Hello, my name is Karen McDade, and today I'm going to be presenting a digital marketing strategy for the Irish brand Socamonis. So nowadays, everyone's moving away from just looking at products, and instead they're wanting deeply transformative and personal experiences. So we're going to talk about how Socamonis can lean into this and move away from the highly competitive retail space and instead pioneer a new category within the luxury hospitality sector. So here you can see a little bit about the company and its background. Rather than competing as another luxury skincare brand, Sokomanis has actually created the Bath Butler Experience, which is an in-room wellness ritual, and it's designed specifically for luxury hotels, and it allows guests to transform the hotel room into a private spa experience using the Sokomanis products and getting to experience for themselves that therapeutic power of the Atlantic Ocean within their own room. So after getting to know the brand a little bit, I did a SWOT analysis, and some of the strengths I found was that it's a highly unique in-room concept, which is perfect alignment with the current macroeconomic self-care trends that we're seeing, and has a clear model that supports hotel revenue generation. Some weaknesses is that, like many young brands, it faces limited market awareness and a heavy dependence on B2B hotel partners, and it has a lack of initial hospitality case studies. Some threats is that the macro environment presents rising hotel operating costs, established legacy competitors, and broader economic uncertainty with the way the world currently is. But if you look below the surface, the true barrier isn't just a lack of raw visibility, but what I call the category understanding gap. Because a premium self directed in room wellness ritual is an entirely new concept, hotel consumers and hotel managers don't yet fully understand how to categorize it or value it. So, therefore, the core marketing imperative is to not simply run standard promotional ads, but to execute a targeted campaign of market education to educate and raise awareness on what this is for consumers and hotel managers. So, to understand why the strategy must be shifted, let's look at the competitive landscape. So, brands like Voya and Growing Wellbeing have strong footholds in Irish heritage and luxury hotels, but their models are heavily reliant on therapist led, staffed spa environments. International players like Elmis, Aspa, and Rituals command massive global brand equity, but they focus on primarily skincare or standard lifestyle self care, not personalized private in room rituals like Socomonis. So a digital reality check shows us the scale of these legacies. LMS commands roughly 1.77 million digital visits, while ESPA drives nearly 400,000, which is largely sustained by SEO infrastructure. So the strategic reality is that with an annual marketing budget of, let's say, €10,000, so cannot outspend these companies on traditional B2C digital acquisition or broad paid search campaigns. And if you try to fight them on their own home turf, let's say retail shelves and paid search, you'll lose. So, therefore, we must change the battlefield entirely and do something new. So, this market positioning map visualizes exactly where the new battlefield lies. The vertical axis measures target market tier from premium up to ultra luxury five-star properties. The horizontal axis distinguishes between therapist led and staffed services, self directed and in room experience. And as you can see, the upper left quadrant is highly crowded. Voya and Espa dominate the ultra luxury therapist led space, while Ground Wellbeing occupies the premium therapist led sector, while Ritual sits firmly in the accessible self directed domain. So if you look at the upper right quadrant, ultra luxury and in-room self-directed, this space is entirely empty. So by positioning Soap Bath Butlers in this space, it completely bypasses the crowded, logistically complex therapist-led spa market and unlocks a blue ocean opportunity that pairs the prestige of a five-star environment with the intimacy of a private guest experience. So to successfully occupy that space on that map, we need a fundamental paradigm shift in how we view the business. So traditional marketing operates under a flawed goods dominant logic, which assumes value is linearly embedded into a physical product, like a bag of bath salts, and ends when it's sold on a retail shelf. So instead, we are adopting a service dominant logic. With this framework, true value is contextually co created by the customer through what we call value in use. So Soak acts as a catalyst by integrating three core sources: the artifact, which is Soak's authentic Atlantic sea salt formulation and the supporting digital QR platform; the environment, which is the elite five-star hotel bathroom setting; and the agency, which is the guest's personal desire for self directed restoration and mindfulness and the reason for doing the experience. So the result is that Soak is not selling a product to a hotel, but they're partnering with hotels as resource indicators to deliver high margin transformative wellness directly to the guest. So, since Soak is co-creating value, the marketing must simultaneously address two distinct audiences through a B to B to C dual marketing strategy. So, it must solve margin compression for hotel managers while fulfilling the self-care demands for the consumers. So, on the B2B side, the target market consists of 4 and 5 star luxury and boutique hotels across Ireland. The key decision makers are general managers, spa directors, and guest experience managers. So, psychographically, they are seeking operational innovation, brand differentiation, and low friction, high margin ancillary revenue streams. And on the B2C side, the target consumers are domestic and international luxury travelers staying at these properties. They're adults aged 25 to 65, wellness tourists, luxury leisure travelers, girls' trips, and psychographically, they value mindfulness, better sleep, and personalized wellness rituals. They have a high propensity to purchase premium in room upgrades or romantic packages, if it was a honeymoon, for example. So, by aligning these two segments, our B2B push strategy perfectly feeds on the B2C pull strategy. So, to execute this dual strategy flawlessly, Soap's internal operations must align with the standards of premium hospitality. So, we map this using a structural framework divided into hard elements, soft elements, and shared values. So, first, our hard elements. The strategy is to solidify market leadership as Ireland's premium B2B in room wellness provider. The structure remains agile and founder led, which is optimized for direct, relationship driven B2B marketing. And the systems utilize an integrated B2B CRM pipeline, automated inventory controls, and a highly scalable QR digital interface for the guest. So the soft elements, the skills focus heavily on advanced B2B account-based marketing, experimental innovation design, and premium digital content creation. The staffing model leverages the founder to execute corporate strategy, which is supported by hotel front of house, spa, and housekeeping teams who act as the on the ground brand ambassador. So the style is deeply collaborative, relationship driven, and guest centric. And binding all of this together is the shared values at the core. So it's an unyielding commitment to luxury, regional provenance, environmental, sustainability, and authentic Irish craftsmanship. So, operational alignment naturally leads to clear accountability. So, to measure the progress over the next 12 months, I've established four highly targeted SMART objectives. So, increase hotel adoption. The target is to secure 10 active luxury and boutique hotel partnerships within the year, tracked through the pipeline conversion rates and formal sales meetings. Increase in guest engagement. The aim is for 20% purchase conversion rate of the guest room turn, and this will be monitored through room purchases, QR platform engagement numbers, and guest satisfaction scores. Build hospitality credibility. Will publish 5 comprehensive hotel case studies and secure 10 premium media features, tracking the PR coverage, LinkedIn industry engagement, and trade partnerships. Increase digital awareness. The aim is for a 40% increase in unbranded website search traffic. This will be measured through SEO keyword rankings, monthly organic traffic, and community engagement. So, how are all these goals going to be achieved with only €10,000? We'll deploy the capital through a hyper targeted 3 phase execution staircase. This is designed to maximize efficiency. So, phase one is asset engineering, and this will take place between the first 2 months with a budget of 4 grand. The focus will be on developing premium B2B sales collateral, drafting professional housekeeping, standard operating procedures, so SOPs, and optimizing technical SEO exclusively for long tail B2B keywords to attract hoteliers searching for wellness amenities. Phase two is enterprise acquisition. This will take place between the second month to the last month with a budget of 7,600. This is the primary growth engine, and it will deploy highly targeted LinkedIn account based marketing, which will be aimed directly at GMs and spa directors. This will secure high profile pilot programs at elite flagship properties such as Ashford Castle and have an integrated targeted trade PR within Hospitality Ireland. Phase three is focused on B2C experience. This will take place between months 6 and 12 with a budget of 4,200. And this is to drive guest turnover, and it will be implemented geofence Instagram ad campaigns within a strict 2 kilometre radius of the partner hotels, collaborate with micro influencers to capture visual proof of the in room experience, and launch a post stay automated CRM email to guests to convert them into long term direct retail subscribers. So, to ensure that we stay on track, management should Monitor a operational dashboard such as one like this on a monthly basis. So on the B2B pipeline and corporate health side, we are tracking progression towards 10 active properties, 50 inbound corporate qualified leads, 10 earned trade press placements, and a 30% increase in LinkedIn account engagement. For B2C, capture and velocity, management should look closely at the 20% gas room conversion rate and a target 50% QR platform scan and completion rate, reconciled directly through hotel property management system data. And finally, for digital depth and operational efficiency, we track the 40% growth in unbranded search alongside the most critical operational metric, which is a housekeeping setup and turnaround time of less than 15 minutes. So by keeping the physical setup fast and seamless, we eliminate operational friction from hotel staff and protects the B2B relationships. So, to conclude, the core roadmap for employment relies on five distinct strategic pillars. Number one being prioritize flagship partnerships. Number two, sell the experience, not the product. So, position the Bath Butler experience as an immersive ritual. Three is to deploy standardized SOPs to protect B2B relationships and prevent burnout from housekeeping staff. Number four is maximize budgets via account based marketing. And number five is build a post-date retail funnel. So utilize the QR platform to capture guest data and then send them following emails after their experience. So the biggest opportunity for Sogomonis lies in the new category within luxury hospitality. By focusing on market education, strategic enterprise partnerships, and true value co-creation, Soak Bath Butlers is uniquely positioned to establish a highly visible, scalable, and an operationally protected footprint across the Irish luxury wellness sector. So that is it for my presentation. Thank you.